Hey guys, welcome back. Today's lesson we're gonna learn how to use some Java operators. So to start, I'm gonna go to our previous lesson, which is the read user input here, and I'm just gonna do a copy. So I do a right click, copy, and then I'm gonna paste, right click and paste into the same package, which is the simple Java coding package. And here I'm gonna enter a new name. Well, the system suggested read user input 2 because we already have read user input.java. So I'm gonna use a new name. How about we say Java operators? Java operators for our new class name. And I'm gonna click OK, and you see the new file has been copied. So now I'm gonna open it by double clicking on it, Java operators. So this is the file we copied over. I'm gonna remove the scanner because maybe we don't need it for this example. And I'm gonna remove all these code. So this is one way of doing it. Instead of creating a brand new class, you can just copy your old program over, and then you have less code to enter if some of the code are the same as your previous program. Before we start, I just want to mention some notes I have up here. So this website here is our complete Java tutorial course. So any video, for example, like this one, when I'm done with it, I'm gonna put it into this website. This way you have everything in one place. And if you go to that website address, you will see that all our lessons are there under the beginner lessons menu. So far everything we've been through so far, the beginner lessons. So this current lesson is gonna go right here in this menu, and when we get more advanced, we're gonna go into the intermediate and advanced lesson. Another website which you may be interested in is this aspropertiesnyc.com website. It is a New York City real estate website, and I've built this website completely using Java and SQL, which I will eventually show you how to do it through our many lessons. So we will get there in time. If you want to take a look at it, you can go to this website address and look at it. So these are all built using Java and SQL, and maybe some other stuff, which we will go into later. Okay, now let's get back to our lesson. Today we're gonna work with Java operators. So first, how about we declare some variables. So say if I have integer I, j, k. So I'm declaring three new variables, I, j, k. Now if I want to do an addition, I do but maybe let me initialize the variable. So let's say I is 10, j is 15 and k equals 0. So those are my initial value for those three variables. Now if I want to do addition, I can do I plus j. I can do k equals I plus j. And then I'm gonna print out k. So I'm gonna do k equals to k. Okay, now let's see what happens if we run this. So I'm gonna go up here, I'm gonna click run, click OK, and it says k is 25 because I is 10, j is 15. So 10 plus 15 is 25. So our addition is correct. Now, let's say if I want to do, instead of I plus j, I want to do I minus j. That should be interesting. Let's see what the value is. Gonna run it. And k is minus 5 because 10 minus 15 is minus 5. If I want to do I multiply by j, it's 150 times 10 times 15 is 150. And what if I want to do I divide by j? This one should be interesting because k, remember k is an integer, so 10 divided by 15 is not going to give me an integer, so I wonder what's going to happen here. And it says k is 0. Now let's say if I want to have a float L or float F, and I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna do f, which is a float, equals to I divided by j. Oh, it doesn't take it. Ah, that's strange. Okay, so maybe if I try a double, I expect it's not gonna take it either. It doesn't take it either. And why is that? Type mismatch. Cannot convert from integer to double. Okay, what if I put double here? So I cast it to a double. That doesn't work either. It's very interesting. So what if I declare double A equals to 10 and B equals to 15? And there's another error here. So let me see. Type mismatch, cannot convert from integer to double. So the 10 is an integer and then A is a double, and Java does not like that. So what if I declare the 10 to be a double and I declare the 15 to be a double? So now we have everything is double and F is a double. So I'm gonna do A over B, which is a double over a double. So now it likes it. And the only complaint it has here is we declare the variable f, but we never use it. So let's make the system happy. Now we're going to use the variable f. And let's save it, run it, and there it is. So if you want to divide 10 by 15, you have to declare the variable AB to be double, and the result F has to be a double. And then you can the system can divide them, and you see the answer is 0.66666. If you don't use a double, when you divide, it's gonna give you a 0 instead. Let's see what other things we have. So that's division. Now let's say, so I'm gonna remove the double here. We're done with that. Go back to our integer, make it simple. Say if I wanna increase I by 1, then all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do I plus plus, and that should increase my variable by 1. So if I run it here, in case it's 0, because we're still dividing. So instead of dividing, I'm gonna add. And let's try and run it again. Case 26. Let's see why. I is 10. I increased I by 1. So I is now 11. Plus j is 15. 11 plus 15 is 26. And if you want to verify that I is 11, you can do it here. You can do, let me do it on a separate line, so it's clearer. So I'm printing the value of I and the value of k, the result k. And there it is. I is 11, k is 26. Let's see what other things we have. Instead of plus plus, I can do minus minus. So this way it subtract 1 from I. So if I run it, I have I is 9, and 9 plus 15 is 24. That's where we get k equals to 24. What other operators we have? We have the AND operator. AND operator deals with booleans. So let's declare some booleans. So boolean, it's gonna give you a true or false value. So I have boolean a equals to, let's start with null and see what happens. So I have a variable which is a boolean, and it doesn't like null because, no, actually it likes null, but the variable is not being used. That's what it's complaining about. So let's try and use it. Maybe I should declare 2 more variables. So a is null. I'm gonna have b equals to true, and c equals to true. Okay, so I have 3 variables: null, a is null, b is true, c is true. So now if I do, I'm gonna remove these. So now if I do a equals B and C. Let's see what that's gonna give me. So basically I say A is equal to true and true. So true and true should be true. And let's see what that gives me. I'm gonna remove this. A is plus A. It says A is true because true and true is true. Now, what if I say A equals B and not C? So A and B are true. I mean B and C are true. So not C means false. So true and false should give me false. So A should be false. Let's verify that. A is false because B is true, not C is not true, is false. So that's why it's false. I could have done it this way, A and B, but then I say if my C is false, so B is true and false, it's gonna be false. So let's try that. A is false. What if B and C are both false? False and false should give me false. So let's try that. A is false. Okay. Another operator we can use is the OR. So the ampersand sign gives you the AND operator, and this bar gives you the OR operator. So this is B or C. So false or false should give me false. A is false. Now if either B or C is true, you should get a true. So a false or true should give you true. A is true. On the other hand, if you do false and true, that would give you false. But false or true would give you true. Other operators that we have is the equal sign. So let me see. I, J, K, let's say K is 10. So if I say A equal to, and maybe I should put the parentheses here, I equals K. Let's see if this would work. It took it. Okay, so if I is equal to K, then A should be true. So since they're both 10, A should be true. Let's see if that works. Gonna run it. A is true because I equals to K. What about I and J? That should be false. Run. A is false because I is not equal to J. Other than the equal sign, you have to less than or equal to. So this is I less than or equal to J. That should be true because I is less than J. that is true. If you want to do just less than, you would remove this equal sign. So that's I less than j. What if I do I greater than j? That should be false. It is false because 10 is not greater than 15. If I want I greater than or equal to j, I would do it this way. What if I do I not equal to j? What will that give me? Should be true. It's true because I and j are not equal. So basically that's how we do it. Say I can put this in an if statement. I can say if I not equal to j, I'm gonna make I equal to j. So I'm saying if they are not equal, I'm gonna make them equal. And then I'm gonna print out I. I'm gonna print out the value of I. I is 15. So basically, I is 10 to start with. And since 10 is not equal to 15, I'm gonna make I the same as j. That's why it's making I equal 15, because j starts out to be equal to 15. So those are the operators, and you can also use the plus to concatenate strings. So let's say like I have a string let me get rid of these. So say if I have a string A equals hi, my name let's say string A is hi, my name. String B, I'm gonna have is max. Now if I want to concatenate these two strings, I would do string C equals to A plus B, right? And let's print out the three strings. So I have A, B, C. Run it. The first string is string A, hi, my name. The second line is string B, is max. And the third line, I concatenated them into string C. So as you can see, it concatenated string A and B together into one string C. Alright, so that's our lesson for today. It is about Java operators. Thank you, everyone.